reacting about Fulio, how this man almost died 4 times in the past 8 years, which is crazy. I'm not gonna hold you. But let's get back into the video.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Rap all doing drive-bys. Ace from the west, how he clicked up with the east side. He ain't been the same since he seen them other three. So sick.
Ain't gonna lie. This song right here, that song is mad disrespectful, yo. Mad disrespectful. Damn.
From the west, how he clicked up with the east side. He ain't been the same since he seen them other three. So sick. Prosper got shot. Tate got shot. Desert got dropped. Damn. Nate got
popped. That's another song. Not gonna lie. This song right here, ain't gonna lie, I feel like everybody at one point in time was bumping it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody was bumping it. Cause that shit was low key hard, but yeah, disrespectful.
Tate got shot. Desert got dropped. Damn. Nate got.
No, these are local people. There would be no known rappers that you would probably be familiar with that be affiliated with this.
Young and Ace appears to be mentioned in one of the reports.
Sure.
That's why I thought maybe the town center shooting was involved.
Local people involved, yes.
Any other questions?
Just one more question about these videos. Are these videos, as they continue to be posted, I mean, do they give you guys clues one step ahead of them to where, is there a specific location or something mentioned that you can actually, I don't know, act before something happens, in a sense?
So not always. That's something that we would look at to see, can we glean something from that video that may lead us to preempt something that may happen. That's part of what we look at, yes.
Bitch nigga shot me but he didn't kill me. On Kendrick. You stupid.
One thing I don't get, right? If you get shot, why the first thing people want to go to is social media? Like, come on now. God saved you, boy. But social media is crazy. Like, I'm gonna get shot, or I'm gonna go on social media right quick and just brag about it. Like, what the fuck, yo? That shit is crazy.
Where was your family at this point? Do you have any siblings?
My brother, he was in prison. He was doing a 20-year sentence. I got a mama, she was in my life, but mama can't raise no man type shit, so I was out to my daddy dead, so that over with. I ain't really had no father figure, so I was with you know what I'm saying, with my peers.
We all, including myself at times, quick to report when something detrimental happened in someone's life, like getting shot. But the difference with me is I try to find out why, because that's important. I never saw nobody dissing in a song win a Grammy. I saw it give you clout, but ultimately, for the most part, that clout leads to destruction, an early grave, or a long time behind the cage. But in this video, we gotta talk about all the above. But this rapper we're gonna discuss has been shot 4 times on 4 different occasions in the past 8 years, dating back to junior high school on why he dropped out of school. So in this video, we're gonna discuss all 4 incidents and go over the public beef that we privileged to know in another state because they putting it in their lyrics. So before we get over this one, remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to
Oh, and now one thing, make sure y'all go follow the family YouTube channel. He produced some great content, and therefore I'm bringing this content to y'all. But let's get back into the video.
it. Julio Fulio is a rapper from Jacksonville, Florida. He grew up in Hilltop Village apartment community on 45th Street. He's been known in the rap community to have public beef with another Florida rapper from Jacksonville named Young and Ace. They've been known to drop diss songs towards each other. Julio Fulio even have a diss song with the cameo of Young and Ace, 3 brothers that lost his life after they left a restaurant where he was the only surviving victim after their car was shot up at a light. The song was released 2 years ago, 42 million views and counting. It was titled When I See You, sampling the Fantasia sample.
Went out to eat on his birthday. 4 shot, 3 dead in the worst way. Damn.
But it didn't stop there. Julio Fulio went to Young and Ace's neighborhood and went to his park, Melvin Park, and shot a music video to the Beatbox remix where he dissed a number of deceased individuals.
Prosper got shot. Tate got shot. Desert got dropped. Damn. Nate got popped.
When you going around bragging, you got beef with X, Y, and Z, when something happened to you, that could be from not only X, not only Y, not only Z, it could be from a regular citizen that associate they self with X, Y, and Z. The more beef you have, the less motivated you should be feeling to go in public settings, you would think. Within the last 24 hours, Julio Fulio Instagram account had quoted the following, assuming this was written by his mom.
Keep Fulio, my son, in your prayers. He was shot last night in his hating city. I wonder why his city hating. This boy dissing multiple people, bruh. Like, bruh.
Keep Fulio, my son, in y'all prayers. He was shot last night in his hating city with the prayer hands emoji. Now, before we go over the public details that's released thus far about that situation, I want us to talk about the 3 incidents before this, where Julio Fulio got shot, dating back 8 years ago when he was in junior high. After taunting his quote-unquote op at 15 years old, which is crazy on social media, Facebook, he caught him getting off the bus stop and shot him instantly. He briefly talked about that situation once on many platforms, including DJ UTV. Check out this clip.
Shit, man. That's love.
Man, you know, Chicago known for their drill culture, you know.
Yeah.
And as I was doing my research, I saw something about some Jacksonville drill.
Yeah.
So I said, man, we got to get in tune with Fulio. You say you from the north side of Jacksonville?
Yeah, I'm from north side, though, like the worst hood, Hilltop Village Apartments, like the worst hood in Jacksonville.
Word.
North side.
Tell us what it was like growing up on the north side of Jacksonville, Florida.
Honestly, like every other hood, shootings, robbings, prostitution, like everything going on, drugs, selling, all type of shit, like regular hood. We were just growing up. We ain't like, you know what I'm saying? But when I got older, I went and experienced that. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Around what age did you jump off the porch and start getting involved in like street life? Who introduced you to the street life?
Probably probably 13, 14.
13, 14, yo. Damn. 13, 14, bro. I was mad young. You should be outside playing basketball, fucking jump rope. What's that one side game? You draw the chalk. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, some shit like that. Fuck, what's that shit called? But if y'all don't know what that called, man, let me know in the comments. Y'all.
And like probably my homeboy, his name Jonathan. His name we call Dirt. He dead now. But y'all was running around with them boys on the west side of Jacksonville. And I just got attuned to the shit.
Yeah. So you becoming a young man, you know, pre-teen years, early high school. Did you finish high school?
Hell nah.
Okay.
I got the 9th grade in high school. I failed 9th grade and I tried to go back my 2nd year. I got shot getting off the school bus. And I quit that. I was 15. I was like, school is over with.
What was going on at that time to have made someone want to, you know?
That damn dissing, bro. This that dissing, bro.
Resort to gun violence against yourself.
It was in probably 2015, 2014, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nigga from a hood that we with. His name, I ain't gonna say his name, but he died that morning, before school, and I was dissing him on Facebook, regular. So that day I went to school, everybody was walking up to me like, damn, boy, I heard you had something to do with that shit. You tweeting on Facebook, Twitter, all this and that. So after school that day, when I got on the bus, some niggas had followed my bus, waited for me to get out there, shot me getting off the school bus.
Not gonna lie, bro. They got their get back fast as hell. Dude died that morning. And then after school, he got shot. Get back is crazy, yo.
And it's crazy because dog got killed that morning getting on the school bus. So, yeah, that's how that went.
Shout out to DJ U. His interviews be legendary. Now I want to pause it there because I want to hold another 1-minute clip for later in the video. But as you can see, just at 15 years old, he was targeted after what? Doing what he do now. Still dissing the deceased.
Exactly,
and like they say, when you in the streets, they can't get to you, they gonna get the next best person or the person you hang with. And in this case, the year Julio Fulio has supposed to have been graduating high school,
Got
4
his
years
brother?
later, after him being shot at the school bus, it seems his younger brother was shot at the drive-by. His name would then be a legendary name for the drill scene in Jacksonville, Florida raps. February 25th, 2019,
Bibby.
in broad daylight, Bibby would lose his life. His real name was Adrian Gardner Jr.
It's inside a Northwest Side apartment complex. It leaves this 16-year-old dead. Neighbors say that the shooting sounded like a war zone.
60 to 70 rounds had to be dropped in the course of maybe 15 seconds.
Sky 4 captured the large crime scene outside the Hilltop Village apartment complex off 45th Street just before 3 this afternoon. For several hours, the backside of the apartment complex was taped off as investigators collected shell casings and other evidence.
And while police have not released the victim's name, sources tell us it's Adrian Gaynor Jr. Tonight, News 4 Jax reporter Eric Avanier was there earlier and has the latest.
Family members have identified the 16-year-old boy who was shot and killed inside the parking lot of Hilltop apartment complex as Adrian Gaynor Jr. They say he was employed at a local McDonald's, attended school regularly, and was beginning to get on the right track. The person or
Thing I don't get, bro. When you in the streets and stuff, right? And you're starting to change your life around. You know what I'm saying? Go back to school, doing good in school. Got you a job that's legally paying you. Something bad happened to you, bro. It's like, damn, man.
or people responsible for his death has not been captured, which is why we are not identifying neighbors who say they heard what sounded like a plethora of weapons being fired.
It sounded like it was Iraq out here, like multiple guns, like from different guns.
Sounded just like probably an AK-47 or something that would, shoot repeatedly without stopping.
The shooting happened while kids were returning home from school. Unfortunately, some of those children heard the gunshots and recognized the kid who was killed.
I was standing over there
Tamika Gaines Holly is the PTSA president of Ribault High School, who is currently running for city council. She says she was with a group of students from her school who knew the victim.
and they were saying, that's my friend, and I know he didn't know that was going to happen to him today. We didn't know that was going to happen, and I'm consoling a group of students from our school. They were getting got out of school when this happened.
This has to leave you outraged.
I am outraged.
And so is Northside Coalition President Ben Frazier, who was also on scene. Frazier recently called for a week-long ceasefire in response to a recent string of shootings. He's optimistic that the violence will slow down.
We can only hope that as we go through this date forward.
Oh, yeah, let's say that one more again. Hold on.
Ceasefire in response to her was also on scene. Frazier recently called for a week-long ceasefire in response to a recent string of shootings. He's optimistic that the violence will slow down.
They ordered a ceasefire. They hoping the violence goes slow down. Come on now. Dude just got killed broad daylight. They said 50 to 60 shots in a certain amount of seconds. Forgot what he said. Certain amount of seconds. Violence is not finna slow down. It's finna turn up. Violence finna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
We can only hope that as we go through this date forward to March 2nd, that there will be still fewer of these kinds of incidents occurring in our city.
Eric Avanier, Channel 4, the local station.
It would be 2 years before anyone would be even charged for Bibby's demise. But his mother knew who his alleged was only 3 hours after he lost his life because they went on social media. And for years to come after, they would put it all in their raps.
He'll talk to ass every day. Baby in my cup. Cool. That boy got Okay, so I fell in love with chasing niggas on their flights. He bibbied out, he out of place. He bibbied out, he out of place. You know me, I'm Queso, I smoke big bitch.
Now the person who was doing the most of the dissing was Queso, who was an affiliate of Young and Ace. He even went as far as having a Bibby's jersey and having it signed by Leonard Fournette, who played for Jacksonville at the time. To his defense, probably didn't know what he was signing. But while all this is going on, all this taunting, imagine how the victim's family feeling. Listen to what Bibi's mother had to say when Queso finally got indicted for the demise of her son 2 years later.
Every time somebody asks me to describe how this feels, like there's no words for it.
A mother's plea. Stop the violence in our community.
I knew who my son's killer was 3 hours after the murder because of him. Because he went straight to Instagram.
See, that's another thing, right? It's good. I wouldn't say good, but like, hear me out first. I feel like it's good that these alleged killers go to the internet and like brag about it a little bit. Cause you're making the job easier for the police and the detectives and all of them. And then when they lock you up, I feel like that's somewhat giving the family closure a little bit. But here's another thing, right? If you allegedly kill somebody, right? Why go to social media? Why go to the social media, bruh? It's like these rappers don't learn from the other rappers. Kill somebody, go social media. That's how you get caught up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you was to knock somebody off right now, you better be like, shh, be quiet about it, bro. But nah, it's like social media is these rappers' best friends and enemies at the same time. I already know social media, the police's best friends. Shit.
17-year-old son, one of the many police say was gunned down by a family and gang linked to a long list of crime and loss of life in Jacksonville.
So when we talk about the small number of people driving a significant portion of the violence in the city, this is what that looks like.
Tonight, a mother says even though she feels some justice for her son, her grief is far from over.
When my baby died, my life stopped. I don't feel alive anymore.
Police started their investigation into Adrian Gaynor's death the day he died, February 25th, 2019. The man who police say killed him was on the run until September of last year. Hakeem Robinson was arrested for a murder, but it wasn't Gaynor's. It was 23-year-old Charles McCormick Jr., and it wasn't until this month that police officially charged Robinson, who was already behind bars, in Gaynor's death. Action News Jack's Ryan Nelson spoke with Gaynor's mother, who has...
So, isn't this when Queso and his father went viral for it was like, the father and son dude that did a hit together, something like that. Then it showed I think it showed the video of them like running, like hopping in backyards and shit. But shit crazy.
A strong message for this community.
Police say Robinson allegedly made rap videos bragging about the murder of Adrian Gaynor, and Gaynor's mother says they've been terrorized by having to see those videos. That's why they're feeling a new sense of relief that Robinson is behind bars. More than 750 days since 16-year-old Adrian Gaynor was shot and killed, his grieving mother and grandmother feel justice is finally possible.
I don't know, I feel like my life stopped. When my baby died, my life stopped. I don't feel alive anymore.
Hakeem Robinson was arrested 1 week ago for murdering Gaynor, who was shot to death on West 45th Street in February 2019. Gaynor's family grateful an alleged killer is off the streets.
Oh, it felt wonderful. It felt wonderful.
Robinson was already in jail, charged in the murder of Charles McCormick Jr. in 2019. The arrest report reveals that a witness told police Robinson shot Gaynor
close range in the back of the head. He got executed. They executed this young man. Probably something Fulio did. They couldn't get Fulio, so they got his brother. Damn, bro.
Here at, quote, close range in the back of the head or neck. The report also states Robinson, quote, posted several photographs and videos bragging.
posted several photographs and violence bragging about the murder. I don't get if he was bragging about the murder, right, when it happened, why did they now arrest him 2 years later? You feel me? If he was bragging the same day or longer, it took them 2 years just to arrest this man. Damn.
About the murder.
They uploaded his last words. They laughed and mocked the way he was running away from the gunshots. They laughed at the way he fell at the murder scene and crawled across the grass. And
Robinson's father, Abdul Robinson, was also arrested in 2020, charged with helping his son escape after the murder of McCormick Jr. Police say Abdul Robinson ran a crime family centered around drugs for decades, known as ATK, or Ace's Top Killers. Gaynor's mother says Hakeem's arrest brought a sense of relief.
He's been smiling and laughing for 2 years about murdering my son.
JSO says there is one more Robinson family member on the run, Abdul Robinson Jr. He's 26 years old and wanted by U.S. Marshals and JSO. Anyone with information is encouraged to come forward. Reporting downtown, Ryan Nelson, CBS 47.
A year after Bibby died, while in Houston, Julio Fulio was shooting a music video with Boo Casino Gotti. And it seems during that music video, he was hit up, at least his car, and he was actually struck.
We're in the middle of Texas. Big bro, what you say, gang?
We out here in the trenches thugging.
In the middle of the
shit up in the
yeah,
man. You really got my
Nigga shot me, but he didn't kill me. On Kendrick. You stupid. I'm still parked out back out the game. I'm a star in the same car now, bro. Nigga shooting this one. I bet this was a Sky 9, a Taurus 9 or something. What? Who was trying to kill?
Shout out to Trap Lord Ross for those edits. But you can see Julio Fulio couldn't wait to taunt his enemies that they didn't finish the job. Now an ATK Young and Ace affiliate went on a viral song, Who I Smoke, and talked about this. It was Fast Money Going. He quoted, I told the Rocket when I traveled on pistol packing in Houston. I was lurking on his page and I caught him lacking in Houston. We let off shots, he got shot and went live. I was tweaking like, that ain't
Rocket when I travel, I'm pistol packing in Houston. I was lurking on his page and I caught him lacking in Houston. We let off shots, he got shot and went.
Now that was July of 2020. The next year, November of 2021, Julio Fulio was found shot again, leaving the studio. This time, he was back in his hometown, Jacksonville, Florida. Family. Before the police came, he was on his Instagram story. The perpetrators allegedly let off over 100 shots. He fired back. He was a registered firearm holder.
You nigga not no shooters. I emptied my whole clip on my daddy. Stop playing with me, nigga. And I ain't get hit. I got grazed in the leg. Stop playing. I don't trade you, nigga. I emptied my whole clip, nigga. Stop.
Jackson. Wait. So when you was laying down, stomach down in the hospital, where you got shot at in that one? Let me know in the comments. I believe he got shot in his butt. So we gonna say he got shot in his butt, then he got grazed in the leg. Damn, man.
Jacksonville rapper says he was the target of gunfire in Riverside early Monday, and he fired back in self-defense. I'm John Bachman.
I'm Tanika Hughes. The rapper Julio Fulio went online to reveal his part in a shooting that left many neighbors worried. Action News Jack's Robert Grant is live in Riverside, and Robert, several homes and cars were caught in the crossfire.
Tanika, police responded to the scene here early Monday morning here at the corner of Ernest Street and Goodwin Street. A trail of bullet holes mark that shootout all the way down Ernest.
Heard a noise going, like if someone was dumping recycled tin cans into the trash can.
This neighbor later realized it was the sound of a shootout. His Riverside house and others caught in the line of fire.
Noticed the bullet hole in the wall. Looked up to the ceiling to know that the bullet ricocheted off of the ceiling.
He asked to remain anonymous for safety concerns, but he's thankful him and his wife weren't hit.
Having this flying around your neighborhood is not something that you want.
According to the police report, the victim is Charles Jones, a Jacksonville rapper known as Julio Foolio.
I need y'all to listen and pay attention.
The artist has a growing fan base with nearly 1 million followers on Instagram. According to the report, Foolio was headed to his SUV when he heard shots and returned fire. 3 other witnesses heard multiple gunshots while they were finishing recording and came outside, guns in hand. Neighbors tell me there's a recording studio inside the home on Ernest Street.
We're going to be a lot more vigilant.
Police say Foolio was grazed by a bullet on his ankle. The rapper claimed innocence on Instagram Live shortly after the shootout.
I shot back in self-defense. Y'all dumb.
Action News Jax law and safety expert Dale Carson, a defense attorney and former officer, says it's a risk posting about a crime on social media.
It's not a good idea to put any information relating to a potential personal injury from an assault.
And police found 4 handguns owned by Foolio and the other witnesses there, along with 20 shell casings and an AR-15. Right now, no suspect information to report from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. For now, live in Riverside, Robert Grant, CBS 47, Fox 30, Action News Jax.
He been shot 3 times at this point. You would think 3 times a charm, and Julio Foolio would learn his lesson. But that didn't stop him in his antics. Not only did he have beef in his own hometown, he would have beef with other rappers who would come to his hometown, like NBA Youngboy, pulling up the NBA Youngboy Hotel after his show in Julio Foolio City.
Okay, my headstone, but we ain't on no loud, we ain't on none of that social media shit.
He said he not on that social media shit. But right now, bro, you was recording the situation on social media. That make no sense, bro.
Check it out, check it out. Check it out. Come on, man, y'all doing too much, man.
And when Jada Youngin passed away in 2022 in front of his home, Julio Foolio took the time to taunt him on his social media.
Dude used to diss me just to be cool with the ops. Even got them boys name tatted. Now look, rip Jaden Youngin, you will be missed. LOL, my disrespect.
As well, saying Jada Youngin, you will be missed. Dude used to diss me just to be cool with the ops. That just show you Julio Foolio had so many enemies you couldn't tell unless it was pinpointed who was allegedly responsible for doing all this shooting at him. It's apparent that what we do know, he definitely got a target on his head. Now listen to this 60-second clip of Julio Foolio on DJU talking about how he got shot leaving the studio.
Have you had any other incidents in which you've been shot other than that?
I done been grazed a couple times. I got grazed in Jacksonville. That probably was last year. I was at the studio trying to finish one of my mixtapes. And I was coming out the studio walking in my car. Niggas went to hitting at me. I got my gun license. This one I had my gun license. Got in the shootout with the boys and then hit my ankle and a little bit. But I was straight though.
How would you describe how a bullet feels when it pierces your skin?
I'm gonna keep it real. I think anybody who ever got shot, they'll be like, they're adrenaline rush and you don't feel it at the moment. But when you get to the hospital, like that just go to burn and all type. And my hip got knocked out of place, so I broke my hip at the same time. They had to pop it back in place. That shit hurt though. I can't explain it.
And you know Julio Foolio ain't stopped with the dissing in this new music.
Of course
As
he
of
did.
recently, he was found shot up while driving a Dodge Charger. 2 other people with him was also shot in critical condition. As of now, the only update as far as his condition is whoever posted this to his social media, as we mentioned earlier in the video. As we mentioned, assuming it was his mother, keep Foolio, my son, in y'all prayers. He was shot last night in his Hayden city. So we now know this incident happened in Jacksonville, Florida. So I also look at the time frame and based on the information provided to see
Let me see. Keep my son fully on your prayers. He was shot last night in his Hayden city. Is this the post when he got shot in the foot? When he had that big ass hole in his foot? That just recently happened. If so, let me know if I'm right or wrong in the comments, y'all.
Julio, my son, in y'all prayers. He was shot last night in his Hayden City. So we now know this incident happened in Jacksonville, Florida. So I also look at the time frame and based on the information provided to see was there any police report that was submitted. And I found one. The incident occurred near the 3100 block of 18th Street W in Jacksonville, a residential neighborhood less than a mile from Paxson School for Advanced Studies. The car he was driving was a black Dodge Challenger. It's riddled with bullet holes, according to a photograph obtained by First Coast News. Now this makes the 4th time on 4 different occasions that Julio Fulio have gotten shot. And that don't include any situation where he almost was shot and it's not public. Prayers to everybody that's involved, man. This dissing gotta stop, cause this what it come to. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
We at public.
Appreciate y'all watching this video, this little reaction. But stay tuned for the next video. For the next video, I might go buy me a little webcam and do like a face cam too, so y'all can see my reaction, my facial reactions and shit. So yeah, so I want y'all to hit that sub button and comment in the comment section and let me know what type of videos y'all want me to post in the future.